If you're waking up every morning to a breakfast of dry toast and black coffee, thinking you are doing the right thing for your health by eating light, I need you to pause for a moment. You might actually be accelerating the very aging process you are trying to slow down. There is a silent crisis happening in your body right now, and eating light is often the fuel that feeds it. New research from leading longevity institutes suggests that the way we have been taught to eat after 60 is fundamentally flawed. We treat our bodies like fragile machines that need less fuel, when in reality, your muscles are crying out for very specific building blocks that simply aren't found in a slice of bread. The latest data indicates that relying on outdated dietary habits isn't just ineffective, it could be the primary reason you feel that gradual decline in energy and grip strength. I know how it feels. You look in the mirror and notice that your arms aren't as firm as they used to be, or you find yourself hesitating before lifting a heavy bag of groceries. It's easy to think this is just the natural order of things, that getting older means getting weaker. But what if I told you that biology is not destiny? What if that weakness isn't a requirement of aging, but a signal of a nutritional gap that you can close starting today? In the next few minutes, I am going to share with you a specific set of nutritional tools that researchers are calling game changers for senior health. We aren't talking about expensive pharmaceuticals or complicated diet plans. We're talking about 7 specific powerhouses that act like a key, unlocking your body's ability to rebuild what time has taken away. By the end of this video, you will have a clear, simple blueprint to reclaim your strength, but you need to understand the why before we get to the what, because the science has completely changed. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. It has a medical name, sarcopenia. That sounds scary, but it simply translates to poverty of flesh. It is the age-related loss of muscle mass, and it starts much earlier than you think. But here's the part most doctors don't have time to explain during a 15-minute checkup. The problem isn't just that your muscles are breaking down, it's that your body has become deaf to the signals to build them back up. Scientists call this anabolic resistance. Think of it like a doorbell. When you were 20, you ate protein, rang the doorbell, and your muscles opened the door and started rebuilding immediately. But now that you're over 60, the doorbell is broken. You can eat the same amount of protein, but your muscles don't hear the ring, so they don't open the door. The food I'm about to share with you fixes the doorbell. It amplifies the signal so your body can finally hear that it's time to grow strong again. Let's start with something that might surprise you, because it often gets a bad reputation in the diet world due to its fat content. I'm talking about a specific type of small, fatty fish, specifically sardines. Now, wait, before you scroll past because you don't like the taste, hear me out. This isn't just about protein, this is about your cell walls. You see, your muscle cells are surrounded by a membrane, a skin. As we age, that skin can become stiff and rigid. When the cell wall is rigid, nutrients can't get in and waste can't get out. It's like trying to push a sofa through a brick wall. The specific omega-3 fatty acids found in sardines, known as EPA and DHA, act like a moisturizer for your cells. They make that rigid wall flexible and fluid again. When you incorporate these specific fats, you're essentially greasing the hinges of your cellular doors. Research has shown that seniors with higher levels of these fatty acids in their blood have significantly better grip strength and walking speed. But there's a second hidden benefit in these small fish that's arguably even more critical for you. It's vitamin D. You might think of vitamin D for bones, but modern science tells us it's essentially a hormone that controls muscle function. Without adequate vitamin D, your muscle fibers literally atrophy. They shrink. Sardines are one of the few food sources where you can get a therapeutic dose of both omega-3s and vitamin D in a single serving. It's a 2-for-1 deal for your longevity. If you struggle with the flavor, realize you don't need to eat them plain. Mash them with avocado, which adds its own nutrient profile, and some lemon juice. The acid cuts the fishiness, and you are left with a potent medicine that costs just a few dollars. Now let's move to the plant kingdom, but not the vegetables you might expect. There's a fermented food that has been a staple in other cultures for centuries, and it is superior to tofu in almost every way for seniors. It's called tempeh. Here is why this matters specifically for you. One of the cruel jokes of aging is that just as our need for protein goes up, our ability to digest it goes down. Our stomach acid levels drop, making it harder to break down dense meats like steak or pork chops. You might eat a large steak, but your body might only be able to use a fraction of it. This is where tempeh shines. Because it is fermented, the breakdown process has already begun before you even take a bite. The beneficial bacteria have pre-digested the proteins, breaking them into smaller, more absorbable amino acids. Think of it like buying furniture. A steak is like buying a tree and having to chop it down and mill the wood yourself. Tempeh is like buying the pre-cut lumber, ready to be nailed together. For a digestive system that has seen 6 or 7 decades of use, this ease of absorption is a lifesaver. Furthermore, studies from major agricultural universities have highlighted that the specific compounds in fermented soy can help reduce the markers of muscle breakdown. It's not just building you up, it's stopping the slide down. If you have never cooked it, don't worry. It has a nutty, earthy flavor. Steaming it first softens the flavor, and then a quick pan fry gives it a texture that is substantial and satisfying. It's a simple swap that respects the changes your digestion is going through. This brings me to a crucial point about energy. Muscle needs energy to work, but if your blood sugar is on a roller coaster, your muscles suffer. This is where red lentils come into the picture. Many seniors are scared of carbohydrates. They've been told that carbs cause weight gain, but removing all carbs can stress your body and spike cortisol, which actually eats away at muscle tissue. The key is the type of carbohydrate. Red lentils are unique because they're what we call a slow carb. They release their energy into your bloodstream like a slow drip IV, rather than a fire hose. When you eat white rice or sugary cereals, your insulin spikes. Over time, high insulin levels lead to inflammation, and inflammation is the enemy of muscle. It's like trying to build a house while the ground is shaking during an earthquake. Lentils provide a stable foundation. They're rich in fiber, which keeps your gut bacteria happy, and emerging science suggests a strong link between your gut health and your muscle strength. It's called the gut-muscle axis. When your gut is inflamed, your muscles can't regenerate. By feeding your gut the fiber from lentils, you are lowering systemic inflammation and creating a calm environment where muscle growth can happen. Plus, let's be honest about the practical side. Lentils are inexpensive, shelf-stable, and they cook down into a soft, easily digestible stew. For anyone with dental issues or trouble chewing tough foods, lentils are a way to get high-quality nutrition without the struggle. I want to pause here for a second, because I see this comment a lot. People ask, is it really possible to make these changes now? I'm 70, I'm 80. The answer is a resounding yes. Your body is constantly renewing itself. It wants to heal. It just needs the right materials. If you are finding this information helpful so far, please consider subscribing. I share research-backed health videos every week specifically for people over 60 who are determined to stay independent and strong. It really helps support the channel. Now let's talk about dairy. But forget everything you know about standard yogurt. We need to talk about Greek yogurt, specifically full fat. There's a pervasive myth that we need to fear fat and eat low-fat everything. But when manufacturers take the fat out of yogurt, they often replace it with sugar to make it taste good. Sugar is inflammatory. Fat, on the other hand, is necessary for your body to absorb nutrients. But the real magic of Greek yogurt lies in its protein structure. It contains 2 types of protein, whey and casein. Whey is fast-acting. It hits your system quickly. Casein is slow. It forms a gel in your stomach and releases amino acids over several hours. This is critical for seniors because of the long fast we endure every night while we sleep. During those 8 hours, your body can enter a catabolic state where it starts eating its own muscle for fuel. By having a serving of Greek yogurt before bed, the casein acts like a slow-release protein drip, protecting your muscles while you dream. It also brings a massive dose of probiotics. Remember the gut-muscle axis we mentioned? The bacteria in fermented dairy have been shown to help lower inflammation markers throughout the body. It's a soothing, cooling food that works on multiple levels. And please, look for the plain variety. You can sweeten it yourself with a handful of berries or a touch of honey, but you want to control the sugar, not let a corporation do it for you. Let's move on to a grain that isn't actually a grain at all. It's a seed that the Incas called the mother of all grains, quinoa. If you rely on rice or pasta as your side dish, you are missing a massive opportunity. Rice is primarily energy. Quinoa is structure. It is one of the rare plant foods that is a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids that your body cannot make on its own. Most plants are missing 1 or 2, but quinoa has the full deck of cards. But here is the secret weapon in quinoa that few people talk about: ectosteroids. Now, that sounds like a scary medical term, but these are naturally occurring compounds found in plants that have a structure very similar to muscle-building hormones. Research on these compounds has been fascinating. They appear to help stimulate growth factors in the body without any of the negative side effects of synthetic hormones. It's nature's way of signaling growth. Quinoa is also incredibly high in minerals like magnesium. Magnesium is the relaxation mineral. If your muscles are constantly tight or cramping, you might be deficient. Including quinoa in your diet helps relax the muscle tissue, allowing for better blood flow and recovery. It cooks just like rice, but it works so much harder for you. Speaking of blood flow, we have to address a major issue for seniors: circulation. You can eat all the best food in the world, but if your blood vessels are constricted, those nutrients can't get to the muscles in your legs and arms. This is where hemp seeds come into play. Hemp seeds are a nutritional marvel because of their high content of an amino acid called arginine. In the body, arginine is converted into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a gas that relaxes the inner muscles of your blood vessels, causing them to widen. Think of it like widening a highway from 2 lanes to 4. Suddenly, traffic flows smoothly. More oxygen, more amino acids, and more vitamins can rush into your muscle tissue to perform repairs. This is especially vital if you have cold hands or feet, or if you feel fatigued quickly when walking. That fatigue is often a lack of oxygen delivery. Hemp seeds help open up the supply lines. They also have a perfect ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fats, which helps dampen inflammation. And the best part? No cooking required. Heat can damage their delicate oils. You just sprinkle them. Put them on your salad, your oatmeal, or that Greek yogurt we just talked about. 3 tablespoons a day is all it takes to start seeing a difference in how your body repairs itself. And finally, we arrive at what might be the single most perfect food for the aging muscle. It has been demonized for decades, falsely accused of causing heart disease, but the latest science has cleared its name. I am talking about the humble egg. But listen closely, you must eat the yolk. For years, we were told to eat egg whites to avoid cholesterol. We now know that dietary cholesterol has very little impact on blood cholesterol for most people. By throwing away the yolk, you're throwing away the very medicine your muscles need. The yolk contains almost all the vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats. More importantly, eggs are the gold standard for a specific amino acid called leucine. Remember the broken doorbell analogy? Leucine is the finger that presses the button. It is the primary trigger that tells your body, build muscle now. Without enough leucine, the building process simply doesn't start. Eggs provide this in a highly bioavailable form. A study from a major university compared people eating whole eggs versus egg whites. Even when the protein amounts were matched, the group eating the whole eggs saw significantly higher rates of muscle building. There is something in the matrix of the yolk, likely the healthy fats and cholesterol, that helps the protein do its job. Your body uses egg protein more efficiently than almost any other source. It produces very little waste. For a kidney that might be aging, this high efficiency is a blessing. So how do we put this all together? It can feel overwhelming to hear about 7 new foods, but you don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Start with 1. Maybe tomorrow morning, instead of the cereal, you have 2 soft-boiled eggs. Notice how you feel. Do you have more energy at 11 a.m.? Are you less hungry? Then next week, try swapping your side of rice for quinoa. The week after that, buy a small container of Greek yogurt. These are small pivots, not giant leaps. The goal isn't to be perfect, the goal is to be better than yesterday. The narrative that we must inevitably grow frail is a half-truth. Yes, aging happens, but the rate at which we decline and the strength we keep is largely under our control. These foods are tools. They are the bricks and mortar that can reinforce your house so it stands strong against the storms of time. Which of these foods was the most surprising to you? Was it the fat in the yogurt, or maybe the truth about egg yolks? I personally find the science on hemp seeds and blood flow fascinating. Let me know which one you are willing to try in the comments below. I read them, and I love seeing you take charge of your health. And if you want to know what to avoid, you need to see the video that is on your screen right now. It covers the common mistakes that most people make after 60 that unknowingly accelerate aging. Click on it, and I will see you there to continue this journey toward a stronger and more independent you. And watch next, just 1 cheap cheese doctors say builds muscle fast.